Welcome to the first episode of the Happy to Help vlog. It is one of our West Fargo Public Library at-home programs. With the closure of the library due to the COVID-19 outbreak, we are rethinking the many programs we offer at the library. The goal of this video series is to cut through all of the noise of all the lists of resources, how you should be staying productive, all the free and paid at-home learning programs you now have, so we can hopefully provide some direction on a few that are really helpful and support the services that we provide at the library. On a more serious note, with the metro area experiencing varying effects from the shutdown, we recognize that puts a large number of people in a vulnerable position, that either they're laid off or experiencing fewer hours at their place of employment or just uncertainty in general. So today we want to tackle some of those foundational career skills. We will discuss resumes, cover letters, whether or not you need a LinkedIn profile, how to network and job search during this time, some interview resources, as well as unemployment insurance claims. For those that have been laid off, we've included some direct links to the unemployment insurance claims site for North Dakota and resources for you to ask questions and get help completing those UI claims. What you'll need for today is a computer, a tablet, however you access the internet, as well as, if you get to the point of resumes and cover letters, a way to edit those documents either in Microsoft Word or in Google Docs, whichever you prefer. The first helpful hint for today is on resumes and cover letters. They are not fun to do, but they are literally the gateway to your next opportunity. They can be a ton of work to develop and a bit demotivating in order to get to that next opportunity. So the resources I'm sharing today are two that make it super easy. First, the Testing and Education Reference Center, or TERC. It can be found on our website, and the link to the resources in the description of this video today. You do need a library card to access this resource. If you don't have a card, you can sign up for an e-card today. However, it has this really cool resume and cover letter builder that will save you a ton of time on formatting versus creating documents in Word or Google Docs. It also has sample content, so you don't totally have to start from scratch when you're creating these documents. It also allows you to turn your resume into a website and then share that with those potential employers. Another resource we have for key career skills is gcflearnfree.org. They have a ton of tutorials and learning paths to get you more confident in the skills of creating a resume and cover letter. This is also where LinkedIn comes in. GCF Learn Free has a learning path dedicated to LinkedIn. Also, you can use their search bar in order to find that one, but it walks through what is LinkedIn, how do you use it, and what information is important to share there. I would also say that not every profession needs a LinkedIn. So depending on what you're looking to apply for, search that job title that you want to have and see what other users are sharing. The second helpful hint of today is, as an introvert, I don't really like networking. However, it is incredibly helpful to get you where you want to go in your career journey. And there are a few ways to make it a little less intimidating and weird. I often think that we set this trap for ourselves that networking has to be really transactional. You have skills, they need employees, tradesy trades, you're done. But if we really lean towards making transformational relationships when it comes to networking, it can be a lot less scary. But what does that even mean? Great question. If you're heading into a networking scenario, virtual for the time being, think Facebook groups or LinkedIn, focus on getting to know people. What are they passionate about? Why do they love what they do? Who are they as a person? And then just be your authentic self as well. And networking is really about building connections in the community and advocates for you in your career. Building a network that knows that you're looking for a role so that when they come across something that screams, wow, this could be you, they tell you, they share it with you, and vice versa if you have an opportunity for them. So as you're job searching, use your network. What are you great at? What do you want to do? And then blast that to your people and ask for recommendations of organizations that you think are great to work at or that they may think are great, and then ask for those introductions to maybe industry or professional leaders that you may want to meet. I also want to drive you back to that gcflearnfree.org because they have a learning path dedicated to just this, job searching and networking. The third helpful hint for today is that yes, you really should be practicing your interview skills. And sometimes that skill development gets pushed to the wayside when we're focused on just getting in the door with our on-paper selves. Then we get to that interview and maybe we fall flat on bringing our A game. So find a friend, a previous colleague, maybe a previous teacher or professor, and then ask them to run interview questions with you. Use a Google Hangout or FaceTime. There are several lists of questions online to pull from, and then treat it like a real interview. Ask for their feedback. What did you do well? What should you shift or change for that real interview? Were the examples you had specific enough? Did it highlight the skills that you wanted? The last plug for GCF Learn Free is that they also have an interview skill learning path that goes through the interview cycle with you, from preparing for the interview, the actual interview itself, and then following up with that employer after. I've included a few lists of interview questions just to get you started. Coming back to the unemployment insurance claim topic from earlier, my last helpful hint is to go to the Job Service of North Dakota site to get the most up-to-date information on how to support yourself during these turbulent times. Even if you're unsure if you'll qualify, complete the claim and they'll determine your eligibility. During this time, the Job Service team is providing assistance to those unable to complete the form independently via phone. Their contact information is also provided below. There's continually updated frequently asked questions document that has Q&A both from the employee and the employer point of view, so definitely check those out as well. In addition, they also have some videos to help you complete the forms necessary for your unemployment insurance claim as well. That is all I have for helpful hints. Stay tuned for more episodes tackling different topics from crafts for adults, personal finance, as well as how to stay up to date with all these changes in technology. Thanks for tuning in to the West Fargo Public Library at Home. Talk to you soon.